Good morning, students. Our today's topic is linkage and recombination. Morgan gave this term linkage. For this, I will give you some notes. So just see through my notes. First is linkage. Genes which are present on the same chromosome have tendency to remain together during the course of inheritance. This tendency of genes to remain together is called linkage. So this is the definition of linkage. The tendency of genes to remain together is called linkage. Now what is the chromosomal theory of linkage? According to this theory, all genes which are present on the same chromosomes are linked together and the relationship between them is called linkage. Means genes are present on the chromosomes. Genes which are present on the same chromosome show some type of linkage. Next, genes are present in a linear fashion on the chromosomes, hence linkage is linear. These genes are present on the chromosome in a line or in a linear fashion, so the linkage is linear. The linkage of the genes can be broken down by the phenomenon called crossing over. The crossing over I will discuss after this topic. So next is the genes which are present close to each other have more strong linkage, that is their tendency to remain together, than those which are present distantly. To explain this, I am taking the example below. First case, here the chromosomes are shown. Here on one chromosome, two genes are there, gene A and B. They are far apart from this. But in the second case, the two genes A and B are very close to each other. So in first, the chances of crossing over are more because the genes are placed far apart. But in second case, the chances of crossing over are less because the two genes are very close to each other. Thus, linkage is inversely proportional to the distance between the genes. Now, linkage can be of two types, complete linkage and incomplete linkage. What is complete linkage? When genes are inherited together for more than two generations, it is called complete linkage. The genes which are present on the chromosome, they go to the next, they inherited to the next generation for more than two generations, they remain together in the gamete. This type of linkage is complete linkage. Now, incomplete linkage, if the two genes fail to remain together for two generations, it is called incomplete linkage. That is, they do not remain together in the next generation. Example of complete linkage is gene for yellow body and white eye in fruit fly, that is Drosophila melanogaster, are completely linked. That is, they are very tightly linked. So their chances of recombination are very less, only 1.3% chances of recombination. Example of incomplete linkage, gene for white eye and miniature wings show incomplete linkage. So here the chances of recombination are more, that is 37.2% chances of recombination. Now, what are sister and non-sister chromatids? Sister chromatids means the chromatids of a chromosome are known as sister chromatids. The chromatids of a single chromosome are known as sister chromatids. What are non-sister chromatids? The chromatids of homologous pair, that is, they have two chromosomes. Each chromatid of the homologous pair form non-sister chromatids, one from the one chromosome and other chromatid from the other chromosome, which is from the homologous pair. These both chromatids form non-sister chromatids. These are known as non-sister chromatids. Now next is crossing over. It can be defined as the process which involves the exchange of chromosomal parts between non-sister chromatids of a homologous chromosomes during prophase 1 of meiotic cell division. So it is a process in which exchange of material occurs between the non-sister chromatids of a homologous chromosome. On the above diagram, I have shown you non-sister chromatids. So exchange of material occurs between the non-sister chromatids of a homologous chromosome during prophase 1 of the meiotic cell division. It results in the rearrangement and recombination of genes and thus help in producing variations, because when the exchange of material occurs between non-sister chromatids, new combinations appears and which produces variations. What is the important characteristics of crossing over? First, crossing over occurs during meiosis, because during meiosis gametes are formed, so crossing over occurs during meiosis. Second point, crossing over takes place between the non-sister chromatids of a homologous chromosome. Clear? Now third point is, chances of crossing over are more between genes which are located farther apart. If the genes are far apart, chances are more. Thus, crossing over is directly proportional to the distance between the genes and is inversely proportional to the linkage between genes. If they are tightly linked, chances of crossing over are less. But if they are far apart, then chances of crossing over are more. Next is, what is recombinations? Recombination is the process by which pieces of DNA are broken and recombined to produce new combination. That is, it is similar to crossing over. During crossing over, exchange of genetic material occurs and new combination or new character appears. It is the reason for non-parental gene combination. Because of crossing over or because of recombinations, new character appears which are not already present in the parents. So this is a reason for non-parental gene combination, which the new combination which comes in the next generation. Hope this is clear to you. I am sending you the PDF of this. Please note it. Thank you.